Welcome to episode 8 and the finale of season 1 of the Upstarts. The Inferno soldiers charge the Upstarts. "Hit them, Lena," Bev shouts. Lena whips out her hair, blasting out the thick green smoke. "Go, Jerry," Bev yells. He shoots out dozens of jelly beans. Some of the soldiers break through the smoke, but don't see the jelly beans. They trip and stumble. "Take 'em," Bev orders. Domo lets loose with stretching fists and kicks into the thugs. Gary hops around using his powerful legs to kick some butt. Lena shoots out streams of fabric, tying as many up as she can. Clint blasts knockout gas to minions within range. Alicia makes her way into some of their ears, mouths, disorienting them. And Bev slashes anyone stupid enough to get close to her. They're holding their own until Octagon lands behind them, shaking the ground. He flings Karen at Bev and they collide. The octopus man looms over the Upstarts. Domo whips around an elastic roundhouse kick to the creature's face. Doesn't even budge. "Oh, nuts!" Octagon grabs Domo's leg and pulls him up. Domo tries his fists, but to no effect. "A little help, anyone?" Lena throws lines of fabric around Octagon's legs until they're tied tight. He lets go of Domo, trying to rip off the fabric. Alicia floats up towards Octagon's face. "Oh, I'm so going to regret this." She turns into bubbles, dropping down the creature's mouth. In seconds, the octopus man starts gagging. Alicia zips out of his mouth and floats over to Gary. "Knock that bastard out." The grasshopper man leaps up and kicks Octagon right in the stomach. The creature loses his balance and crashes hard onto the pavement. An instant later, he throws up a flood of bile. The soldiers pause at the sight of Octagon knocked out. But a heartbeat later, they scream and charge the Upstarts again. "These wankers just won't stop," Clint comments. Lena looks around. "Where's Bev?" A few feet away, Bev and Karen get up from their collision. Karen scowls at Bev, activating fire in both of her hands. "You are so dead." She flings fireballs at Bev. She flips and dodges the fiery assault. Working her way behind Karen, she lands a kick to her backside. Karen spins around, shooting flames outward. Bev leaps up high, flipping back down to the ground. Karen doesn't let up, forcing Bev to somersault and flip out of harm's way until she finds temporary refuge behind a concrete slab. Karen moves in, keeping up her fiery assault. Next thing, the slab is flying towards her. Karen's forced to dodge it, giving Bev a chance to rush her. She delivers an uppercut to Karen's jaw, knocking her back. She then clamps down on Karen's hands and holds them tight. She pulls Karen up to her face. "That's enough, Karen." Karen glares back at her. "Oh, you are so wrong, Bev." She starts building up her energies. Bev's metal hands begin to glow. Bev holds tight. "Just walk away from this, Karen. It's not worth it." Karen curls her lip. "You could have had it all, Bev. Your loss." Karen starts forcing Bev to her knees, while the fiery energies emanate from all over her body. "You know you can't hold back the fire." The molten energy radiates from her feet across the concrete platform, causing cracks. The ground underneath them and the others begins to break. Lena feels the ground crack underneath her. Guys?" Everyone stops fighting and scrambles to get off the collapsing platform. Lena runs over to the railing, looking around. "There's nowhere to go." Alicia looks at all of them. "I've got a crazy idea." Bev struggles to hold on to Karen, whose fiery energies are pouring out, noticing the platform collapsing. "Karen, stop! Look what you're doing!" Karen takes in the crumbling platform. "So, I'll survive, girl. You, on the other hand, Bev!" Bev looks behind her to see the upstarts floating in a gigantic bubble. Karen grins. Well, your little band of misfits. Good, I can do with all of you. In the turmoil, Bev notices something dangling from Karen's belt. Karen looks down at Bev. So long, love. Bev grabs the item from Karen's belt and stabs her in the leg with it. An inhibitor tag. Karen's in shock. The fires draw back into her, fading away. You little... The platform starts caving in around them as the floating bubble glides closer. Come on, Bev, Lena yells. Bev grabs Karen. Let's get you out of here. Karen kicks Bev back. Screw you. The ground collapses, taking Karen with it. Karen! Before Bev can react, she's pulled into the bubble by Domo, just as the spot where she was standing caves in. Alicia guides the bubble up and away from the disaster. Bev can only stare at the wreckage, tears rolling down her face. She wouldn't let me save her. Why? Lena kneels down, trying to comfort her. You tried, Bev. Bev cries into the girl's arms. Hey, if it's any consolation, we all made it out, Lena says. Bev looks up, wiping tears away. She takes a deep breath and scans the faces of the others. This odd group of outcasts. They took her in and fought beside her when they didn't have to. Maybe there is something here. Maybe even new friends. She forces a smile. That was intense, Gary remarks. But a total rush, Domo adds. Yeah, well, Alicia starts. You realize we have no home to go back to. It's time to move on anyway, right? Clint says. Totally, Lena says. But where now? I know a place, Domo answers. Bev looks back at him. And where's that? Trust me, Domo replies with a reassuring look. Bev nods. Domo looks out along the landscape and points. That way. Alicia redirects the bubble, and they float away. Back at the outskirts of the disaster area, Rope-a-Dope has his ropes going down into the cracks and breaks of the wreckage. Batter looks over the mess. Don't know, man. Gonna be hard to find any. Hold up! Rope-a-Dope interrupts as he feels a tug on one of his lines. He starts reeling it in. You think you got something? Tranquilla asks. Maybe, he answers. He draws the rope closer and closer until it clears the top with some kind of body attached. They all cautiously approach the figure. Through the smoke and debris, they finally see Karen. Tranquilla runs over to her. Mama, you're alive. Karen looks over at her and Rope-a-Dope. And mad as hell. The end. Well, thank you one and all for listening to Season 1 of The Upstarts. Hope you enjoyed this little audio series with my characters. Always feel free, you're more than welcome to join my email list for exclusive content, which includes all the episodes, and I'm going to throw in some extra stuff. I'm going to throw in some outtakes, and there were lots of them, because these recordings didn't go as smoothly as you think they would. That's part of the process. Well, thanks once again for listening to all my Upstarts episodes, and check out my other content on this channel. I plan to bring you more things. Just be on the lookout for more stuff coming. Thank you, and we'll see you real soon.